Ministry of Regional Development and the heads of the regional development.
Thank you, sir. Chairman and managing directors of the several PPS and all others. I say good morning to every one of us. You want introduction, proper introduction? The NDDC, Chairman and Managing Director, Northeast Development Commission, Chairman. Okay. South, man. The MD, West Development Commission, Chairman. Or rather be allowed to their responsibility in the sense that most of the roads were not properly attended. We get a better result because we want to start running. The regional development commissions are very, very, very crucial to the development and progress of this very country. And of course, the president also alluded to that. So essentially, that's what we discussed with the president. So, if you have any comment. Okay, so let me open the floor, and then after before I open the floor for questions. So if you have questions, you can ask, but let the minister say it. Well, the president was very, very positive. That is for us. Because we presented issues to him, and he responded to us positively. So I think that's all. Yes. Thank you very much.
Also add that we've said repeatedly so that these 7 development commissions Mr. President has put in place, as far as we're concerned on this side, represent the surest bullets we intend to use by this administration to shoot down all development challenges facing us as a nation, be they veering into renewable energy, construction of classrooms, providing water sources, pairing with NALDA to cultivate 5,000 hectares of land in each state of the country, and many other projects were lined up by the several development commissions. Basically, the work we do in the Ministry of Regional Development is largely executed through these well-placed development commissions. And I want to use this opportunity to tell Nigerians that they should expect the best from these commissions because they are manned by thoroughbred professionals from diverse backgrounds, and Nigerians expect nothing less from Mr. President and from all of us. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
Composite and very wide question you asked about infrastructure development in the Northeast region. For us, we are taking this step by step. We have already developed a master plan in phases, and the master plan we develop has 4 phases. First phase, security and stabilization. We have already done with this. Second phase is what talk about sustainability of what was done in phase 1. Now we are in the phase 3 where you talk about infrastructure and how are we going to link the region in terms of opening up areas for marketability and so on and so forth. As of today, I'm talking about, we are rehabilitating about 48 bridges across the Northeast, and also about 18 or so roads are being constructed to link up some of these areas. For instance, we are from Borno State. Jerebol area is one of the areas that has been infected by the insurgency in the past, because that area is agriculturally viable and so on and so forth. So the insurgency captured that area. But today, you can go there, you can go the whole of the area, Jerebol, in 40 minutes, because all the towns you can mention, Zabarmari, Gongulong, Koshepe, are all linked by about 48 kilometers of roads. That opened up the area. So we're going to repeat the same thing in all the other states and all the other areas we call gross economic areas to be linked with all this road. But first and foremost, we make sure that the security is there and also the stability and people are going back to the area. Thank you, Manos.
Well, gentlemen of the press, I would have been shocked if I'd left this place without any question directed to NDDC. When this came as a last question, I said, well, I think I will not leave here being surprised. Well, I think when you talk about NDDC, we have the past and the present of NDDC. Today, if you come to the Niger Delta, the peace we enjoy today in the Niger Delta is as a result of the people getting what they need. Today, there is no community in the Niger Delta that you say there are no projects going on in the Niger Delta. Even in far riverine communities where before now projects, it was difficult for contractors to go to. I can assure you that contractors are now working in those riverine communities. We carry out needs assessments before we do our projects. As I speak to you today, while we're in this room discussing, NDDC is even organizing a stakeholders gathering for traditional rulers across the Niger Delta. We try to ensure that we get the opinion of everybody before we come up with certain projects. Before we came up with the Operation Light Up the Niger Delta, it was born out of the needs assessment of what the people needed. The people needed their communities to be illuminated due to the level of insecurity in some of these communities. Some of the communities that were taken over by militants that were converted to camps was because most of those communities were very, very dark. But today, most of our communities, you hardly find a community that is dark, and nobody can take over any community to perpetrate crime. So I just want to assure you that maybe your reference was in the past, but the present that we have today, all our projects are based on needs assessment and stakeholders engagement. Even our budget, we had Partners for Sustainable Development Conference before we do our budget. The essence of the Partners for Sustainable Development is bringing all the state governments together, various stakeholders, both youth leaders, traditional leaders, and even ethnic nationality leaders inside one room where we all deliberated on our budget state by state, where this budget was also being contributed to by the various state governments and also various levels of authority. So we don't just sit in our headquarters to just decide on projects. So these are all various ways of needs assessment. The most important thing is that we do things based on consultation. Thank you.